Hello and welcome back to my channel eMaths. And the topic that I have taken today is properties of triangles. So, by the name of my topic, you can make out that I am going to talk about the properties of triangles. So, in today's video, I am going to talk about the three main properties of triangles. So, the first one is that the two sides of a triangle should always be greater than the third side, and if it is not, that means it is not forming a triangle then. So if you need to figure out whether the given figure is or the given sides can form a triangle or not, just add up the two sides and check whether it's greater than the third side or not. So you have to do it for all the three sides one by one. So like here, if it is 2, 3 and 4 as the length of the triangle, we are going to take two sides at a time. So 2 plus 3 should be greater than 4. So yes, it is 2 plus 3 is 5 and it is greater than 4. If we take the other two sides, it's 3 plus 4, which is again greater than 2. So this is also true. This is also true. But the remaining two, 4 plus 2 should be greater than 3. So yes. So if you see, if you add up this part, the LHS part, here you are getting a 5, here you're getting a 7, here you're getting a 6. So in all these cases, we can see that it is greater than the third side that you have taken on the RHS. So that means, yes, these lengths can form a triangle. That's what the first property is. So as I have told you that the sum of two sides should always be greater than the third side. So that is one property. Now, what if you have been given only two sides and you need to figure out that what can be the length of the third side? In that case, you just need to do two things. One is add up the two sides and also subtract the two sides. So 6 plus 8 is 14. 8 minus 6 is 2. With these two numbers, you can figure out that the length of the third side is going to lie between these two numbers. So the length of the third side can be any number between 2 and 14. So this is also one important thing where you can be asked what length can you take for the third side to make a triangle. So this is how you can figure it out, that by adding the two sides and subtracting the two sides, you will get the range between which the length of the third side will fall. Now I'm going to talk about the second property, which is angle sum property. So here we are talking about a triangle and we are going to talk about its angles. It has three angles. Remember, the sum of these three angles is always 180 degrees. Always remember that the sum of the three angles of a triangle is always 180 degrees. Why this is important? Because in case if you have been given only two angles and you need to find the third one, then if you remember that the sum of three angles is 180 degrees, you can simply add the two given angles and subtract it from 180 degrees. For example, we can take here, for example, we have 45 degrees and we have 55 degrees. This we have to find out. So let's take this as x. Now we know that the sum of these three angles is 180 degrees. We can simply write down that 45 plus 55 plus x equals to 180 degrees. And please do mention the reason. It is due to angle sum property. Writing the reason is very important, or else you'll end up losing the marks. Now you can simply add the two numbers. It's 100 plus x equals to 180. Now it's an equation. You can simply transpose this 100 on the other hand side and you can find the value of this unknown angle. So remember that the sum of three angles of a triangle is always 180 degrees. Now the third property is exterior angle property. So as the name goes, exterior angle property, that means we are going to have an exterior angle in the triangle. So as you can see in my figure here, this angle A is an exterior angle. Now, this exterior angle A is always equals to the sum of two opposite interior angles of a triangle. So if this one is an exterior angle, now to its opposite we have B and C. That means this angle A can be found by adding the two opposite interior angles. Let's say for example, if you have been given the value as 60 here and 30 degrees here. So we need to find the angle A. You can simply add up 60 degrees plus 30 degrees and you will get 90 degrees here. Now I've taken another question based on exterior angle property. After teaching any property, like being a maths teacher, what I have observed is that many a times if the question is asked in a different way, which of course is based on the property, but children are not able to apply the property properly. So what you need to do is, like here you need to figure out the unknown angle. So let's say that this is x and this is y. Now, as per the property, this exterior angle is equals to the sum of these two. But here we have only one angle, the other one is missing. How to find it out? Now, we have talked about lines and angles. If you can see here that this line, if I name this angle A, B, C, and let's say this is D, we can see that this BC is extended or it's produced till D and it is forming an exterior angle. Okay, so this is a straight line which has been produced. Now if you see here, this 95 and Y are forming a linear pair, and whenever they are forming linear pair, their sum is always equals to 180 degrees. So this way what you can do is you can find this Y, and when you know this Y, let's solve it first. 180 degrees minus 95 degrees. So it is going to be 85 degrees. We have found this Y. Now, here you have A, B and C. Two angles are known to us now. We know this for 55 degrees and this 85 degrees. We can find this third one by using the angle sum property. So we will use that now. So we have 55 degrees plus 85 degrees plus x equals to 180 degrees, and the reason is angle sum property. Simply add these two angles. So this will be 140 degrees plus x equals to 180, and then this x will be equals to 180 minus 140, which is equals to 40 degrees. That's how we solve and find out the unknown angles. So let's sum up all the three properties. So the first one is sum of any two sides of a triangle is always greater than the third side of the triangle. Second one is angle sum property of a triangle. It means all three angle sum is always equals to 180 degrees. Third one is exterior angle property of a triangle, which states that if in a triangle an exterior angle is there, then it will always be equal to the sum of two opposite interior angles. So these are the three properties of triangle. Hope you liked my video. Keep watching, keep sharing, and please do subscribe my channel. Thank you.